Good morning, good people. Come on in, get seated, get ready to be entertained. This is the Cowboys Final Verdict, and I'm your host, Ronnie Judge. So I just want to get on here. Welcome to the Cowboy Nation. Welcome to the channel. Like, share, and subscribe. This is absolutely not possible without you. It costs absolutely nothing to subscribe. It only helps me build the channel and beat the algorithms of YouTube, right? Welcome to the Cowboys Final Verdict. So mini camps are coming up on June 10th, right? It's mandatory mini camps. Storylines here at mini camp will be interesting. The pads are coming on. They're not, running around in shorts and stuff like that. When the pads come on, a lot more is visible. We're going to see a lot more of the pads come on. What are the storylines for the mini camp that, as I see it, right? I just believe that the pads will give us a better insight of what we're looking at, what we're looking for, what we've been talking about, the offensive line, the aggressiveness, and the defensive line under Eberflus, right? What's our defensive scheme going to look like? How's our defense going to mesh together? Who's going to be our linebacker mini dot, right? Like we got Sanborn, right? Like came from Chicago. He's worked with Eberflus. He knows the scheme. He was a rotational player there. I really believe that's what he's going to be here. I believe Maurice Luafau is going to win the green dot. I believe that's why we've drafted him last year. I believe his football intelligence is off the chart, and he showed some of that at the end of the year last year. So I really believe that Maurice Luafau is gonna show out and shine out. I believe Eberflus is going to be able to unlock that young talent at a different level. Is the offense going to be aggressive at the point of attack like Shotty's been saying? It's been echoed by the other coaches, Connor Riley, right? Is the culture that we've been talking about, like, is it going to translate on the field? When the pads come on, we get to see what the culture looks like a little more in depth. Dak's mobility, or is he going to, be comfortable? Is he going to play free? Is he going to run when he needs to run to extend a play? Is he going to be a pure pocket passer now? He's had some really good quarterback ratings while he was a pocket passer, but I believe that Dak Prescott's game is extending plays with his legs, right? If he can get back to being the Dak like that, man, look out. I really believe that this team can go places. That with the pads on, this mini camp, it's mandatory mini camp. It's going to give us just a snapshot of what's coming, what's to come in preseason when we actually go against another opponent in preseason, when we actually get to see the effects of this new coaching staff in real time, right? Will Michael Parsons be at minicamp? It's mandatory minicamp. Like I said, Michael Parsons said he's going to be there, but his contract, Jerry Jones, yeah, he's on contract, Will they sign him? Will it be a distraction? This new defensive coordinator, we need Micah to be on the field. What's it going to look like? What's our edge room going to look like? How are they going to utilize Micah Parsons, in this new defense? Is he going to be an off-ball linebacker? Is he going to drop back in coverage? Is he going to go after the quarterback? All these things are going to be seen in a snapshot, right? They're going to small segments of what to look for. Not going to give away our, playing scheme, but we're definitely going to see a lot more. I want to see Michael Parsons get after the quarterback. I think that's where he's the most effective. I think that's where he's the most exciting. I think that's where he helps his defense the most. But how is him and Donovan Ezeraku, how are they going to deploy them together, man? What are they going to look like on the field together? Because EZ is man, he is exciting, man. He's a first-round talent. We got him in the second round. He has a whole repertoire of pass rushing moves. Micah Parsons can teach him stuff, but if Micah Parsons is willing to learn, EZ can probably teach Micah some stuff, because this kid is talented. He's twitchy. He's bendy. He's got speed. I think EZ's going to be fun to watch, man. Will he push for the Defensive Player of the Year? Like, there's talk about, like, EZ being the Defensive Player of the Year, man. Like, because this kid he's got a lot of talent, man. So the defensive tackle, in question for me, right? I'd like to see him get a defensive tackle, a real true run stopper, a true one tech, right? Mozzie Smith, Solomon Thomas, Mozzie Smith, in that 7th round, Tua. I don't know how to say his name. I'm not going to butcher it. Hell, I already did. But, he was a 7th round pick, and he's defensive tackle. He's like 380 or something, 340. He's huge, dude, right? One chunk of a man, will he even be able to get on the field, as a 7th round pick? Is he going to be a rotational player? Will they find a place to use him and, and get us to the, the quarterback pass rushing, pin their ears back stuff, you know what I mean? And how's the offense going to look? More's going to be revealed, right? With GP3, right, and CD Lamb duo, like a lot of talk, a lot of videos about them too. What's going to happen in minicamp when it gets, when there's an overthrow? Like, things happen in OTAs, and it's all fun and games. We're running around in shorts, the pads come on, the competition goes up. Is GP3 going to show his ass? Is he going to show his immaturity? I don't know, or is he going to show that he's grown, that he's capable of understanding adversity, that he tempers his competitiveness and his anger towards let's win, and he brings that to the table, man. That's going to be a story to watch, and a story to watch unfold. How is Terrence Steele going to show up, right? Are we going to get the Terrence Steele prior to the injury, the one that was a road grader? They say they want to run the ball. Terrence Steele is absolutely a road grader. He's better at run blocking than he is pass blocking. I think he's serviceable as a pass protector, but is he going to get Dak Prescott killed? Dak can't run like he was. Is he going to be able to protect Dak Prescott? Is Dak Prescott going to be running for his life with Steele on one corner and one right tackle and a Guyton on left tackle? Is Dak Prescott going to be fighting for his life, man? Is Tyler Guyton really going to make that next step? Is he really going to, this kid is absolutely talented, man. He has all the tools in the shed to be an effective left tackle. I think we did him a great disservice when we put him in there and plug and play and expecting Tyron Smith, man, and 10-year All-Pro, and put a hand on you and push you down the field, right? Like Tyler Guyton isn't that, but he's coming along. I've seen some improvement. He's put some weight on. He's hasn't lost the speed in shorts. What's that going to look like when he puts pads on? Are we going to see him improve, or are we going to see what we think we already know, right? Like, it's something that needs to be addressed, right? Is BB and Booker together? Are their combo blocks? Are they going to be the most exciting thing to watch when we're running and they're just smashing people's mouth and taking their will to play football away from them as we cheer on our way to the end zone, man? Tyler Booker and Cooper Beebe and Tyler Smith securing the interior of the offensive line and being maulers that they're capable of being. Those are storylines to watch. So let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what storylines you think you'd like to see. Let me know any questions you have, right? Put them in the comments. Right? Like, share, and subscribe. This is the Cowboys Final Verdict, and I'm your host, Ronnie Judge. You don't know what anybody's going through, so be nice, be kind, peace and love.